introduce and support for the 2022 ballot 2 charter amendments requiring a supermajority of 4 affirmative votes to, number 1, approve any zoning changes in all of the unincorporated areas of the county, no exceptions. And the second one would be to require a supermajority of 4 votes to alter any property status within the rural boundary. Please explain.
I think you were cut off there for a minute, but let me just be very clear. I've been with and talked with many of you from the very beginning when we're talking about the rural boundary. And I said then that I felt that it would be a good idea to actually open it up and do a referendum on the rural boundary again. I would support a 4/5 vote charter amendment. I would support putting it on the ballot for those that wish to vote on it. My concern would be if it was defeated, would that hurt some people, in the eyes of some people, the rural boundary? And I think that first and foremost, we need to protect the rural boundary. So, but I would be willing to put that on the ballot. As far as a unanimous vote, I would not be, and I think that that would be wrong for anybody. And I've been on the short end of the stick, as all of you know, many, many times, 4-1, 3-2 votes in zoning. But I do believe that the majority does rule, and that's why you elect 5 county commissioners. So I would not be in favor of a unanimous. I would like to correct something that the others have said already, and I'm not saying that they trying to mislead or anything, but the Wekiva Parkway and Protection Act, which I wrote in 2004 in the legislature and built that consensus, unanimous consent, and it was passed both legislatures unanimously, does not allow any change in zoning in the Wekiva protection area. What was there before is what's there now and cannot be changed. I will tell you that I do also believe one more thing that nobody has talked about. I think I would look very closely at a comp plan change, not zoning, but comp plan change that would need a supermajority, potentially putting that on the ballot. But I want everybody to know that Wekiva Parkway and Protection Area that is designated by law cannot be, the zoning cannot be changed from what it was back in 2004. Unless it's a change of the legislature, which, by the way, they haven't changed that piece of legislation since I passed it unanimously in 2004.
Thank you. The reason that question is on there is that there have been a few recent occurrences where zoning changes had passed by a 3-2 vote against intense opposition of the residents of the area. That's why we wanted to make the supermajority vote for zoning changes to apply to all of the unincorporated areas of the county, the rural boundary area being treated the same way as any other areas outside the 7 cities.
Okay. And Richard, being on the bottom end of that 3-2, many of those 3-2 votes, most of those 3-2 votes, if not all of them, I will tell you that, again, I can see a difference in doing that for the comp plan as opposed to zoning.